Westminster Open Space began their program in 1985, and this was a time that the entire Denver Front Range was experiencing unprecedented growth and development. Westminster was part of that, and we were losing land to development that was very critical and important, both in the heritage and the history of Westminster. Luckily, we had leadership in the city, and we had a city council that saw the need to do something. And so they asked the voters of the city to approve a 1/4% sales tax that would go to the preservation and the acquisition of open space. In 1985, Westminster became the second municipality in the state to start an open space program.
In thinking about the history of open space in Westminster, there are a few key decisions that come to mind immediately that have made our open space program so special, both locally as well as in the nation, quite frankly. Certainly one of those is the open space tax. Without the support from our residents and without that funding, we simply would not be able to acquire the spectacular open space system that we have today.
It's not just a commodity that we own in Westminster. Open space is part of the community to which we belong. We're always trying to weave open space into the fabric of this city. But as we all know, there's less land today than there was 35 years ago. Prices are higher, so there are more challenges in that regard. We have to be strategic. We have to be smart about what acquisitions we are looking at. And that is a challenge, but yet it's a huge opportunity for us to find and maintain that balance between open space and development.
Some of the factors moving to the future are going to focus more about protecting water and helping with water quality control, as well as supporting wildlife, but certainly connectivity and mobility. As we look throughout our city with over 150 miles of trails, most of which within open space, we have great opportunities to build off that, to improve the mobility, to make sure that our open space system is enjoyed and accessible for everyone.
Westminster would not be what it is today without that open space program. We would not have 3,100 acres of open space preserved that we do today. You look at this property here, this is the ranch open space. This is one of the first open space properties that we ever acquired. And it's in the middle of a residential, commercial, and retail area. Without the open space program, this property would be part of some development here. So that's the importance of open space. It preserves land, for future generations. And that's what we've done over the past 35 years.